Okay, let's see who else can judge then.
Did he agree to just Jester? Like,
Do you? Yes.
Bro, Jester, why, bro? They need a neutral judge. They need a
Bro, I'm
third
not gonna
guy.
pay attention. I'm like playing League in the background.
He's scheming.
I'm low-key doing homework right now.
He's scheming, bro.
Bro, I'm not an evil guy. Like, this is like propaganda. Stop trying to portray me to be this fucking monster.
Okay. You can just get fucking. We can just have Callisto and Nolo, bro.
I hate 1-1 judges, but okay, whatever.
All right.
1-1 is
What's
just
the topic
always
again? Hold
good.
on. What's the
It's
topic?
Callisto and Nolo. They can literally come to an agreement or talk, whatever. I do. Can Auden moderate?
What's the topic, bro?
Sure we can.
Rengoku versus Gyu.
Just tell them to keep playing.
You got Rengoku?
Oh yeah. Yo, can
it's gonna be so irritating, bro. This nigga can't judge off.
Yo,
Alright,
can
just judge off rank,
Auden
bro.
can Auden moderate?
I don't care who moderates, as long as you're not like blatantly being biased, like with the
Auden, can you
moderation.
moderate,
Otherwise,
please?
I'm just gonna leave.
Yo, Auden.
$1 billion? He'll definitely play for like 10 years, dude. Well, I don't doubt that, but where are we gonna get $1 billion? Okay, how about we spend out of all our money and maybe
Just to see everybody, let everybody see me slamming there. Let me copy the page.
Well, would you look at that, Cody? Like $7.50. Well, $7.75. Oh, wow.
Bro, can you cut that TV off or something, please?
Exactly.
I really can't. I don't have my remote, so I'm not in my room. I'm just temporarily in here until my phone gets to like at least 30%.
Bro, I'm not gonna be mean, but that TV is so loud.
He really needs his money. I think he's gonna be just.
Hey, hold on.
Yo, what are they looking for now?
They're not looking for it. They asked you to moderate.
Yeah.
Wait, who?
Do you want to ask you to moderate, or if you could?
Oh, my fault. I just came back. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with it.
All right. Where's the announcement? I don't see announcements in the server.
Notice board.
Oh, champ. It's fuck. All right, you can start your argument.
Nolo, get the pen to the paper and the pad. It's time to judge.
Nice. Got the Google Doc up.
All right, guys. Start your argument, my boy.
All right. You're aware that what's it called? That Akaza got scolded by what's it called Muzan like shortly after his fight with Rengoku.
You said what?
I said you're aware that Akaza got scolded by Muzan shortly after his fight with Rengoku.
Are you talking about when he was on his knees and the pressure of Muzan cut his face up or something?
I mean, is that what happened? I don't know specifically that's what happened, but I know that Muzan was talking about how he didn't kill all the demon slayers and this and that. So
yeah, he was mad that he didn't bring back the demon slayer head that he asked for, which was Tanjiro, and Akaza was basically being amazed about how he killed one Hashira, and Muzan wasn't impressed by that.
Okay, yeah. So you know that he would change his standards and he would train and get stronger, so he could basically not have this happen again because he would get killed if this happened again. Because that's what Muzan already stated.
I don't know where you're getting that implication from. I don't think that he will be killed because we know the main reason why Muzan literally has the upper moons in the first place is so that he can conquer the sun and find the blue spider lily. And we know that they haven't been able to find the blue spider lily in fucking thousands of years, and he still haven't killed any of them. So I don't know where you're getting that implication from.
It literally says it, like I said.
Yeah, go ahead and send it.
Hold on. Let me look for the chapter. That's the wrong chapter. chapter was it again? Okay. All right. Anybody have a chapter where Akaza gets basically slaughtered by Muzan? Let's see, what chapter is it? I already know you know, so I don't have to keep looking around.
You asking me?
No, I spoke to you.
Oh.
You know when the Akaza gets slaughtered by Muzan? That's all I need. 6'5". All right.
Can y'all hear me talk?
Wait, hold on. What manga site do you read it on? Because I'm on 66 in the what's it called? On the site I'm on, and it's basically kind of like the end of the Rengoku and the Akaza fight. 67. Okay, I'm gonna look. Okay, so okay, I'm missing the scans and evidence. We see here it says it's natural for demons to defeat humans. What I desire is totalation of the demon hunters. Kill every single one of them and don't let me see a single one standing ever again. This is contemplated, yet it still hasn't been achieved. What's the meaning of this? And then he basically says that he's disappointed. Hold on.
What?
I'm gonna send him the
This nigga so bad, bro. This the nigga y'all be. Oh my god.
You're telling me that you killed a pillar of Pari, but there are still 3 demon hunters there. Why don't you deal with them? I specifically let you head there since you were close to Kaza. And he's basically saying, I'm disappointing you. So yeah, argument is basically that post this, he would train to get stronger so that way he can carry out the goal of annihilating all demon hunters.
Yeah, so basically how your argument connects, there's no correlation because the previous claim that you made about this is saying that he was going to kill Akaza if he doesn't do what he said he does, but nothing in the scan leads to that coordination. And that goes back to my earlier argument when I said that they didn't find the spider lily in thousands and thousands of fucking years, which he is still disappointed about because we know his whole mission is to conquer the sun and he needs the blue spider lily to do so. Right, or create a demon that can fucking conquer the sun so that he can absorb that human. So he has 2 options of achieving the sunlight, right? And they haven't done this, so he's still disappointed.
So you just didn't listen to the argument.
Oh, wait, I wasn't, bro. Can you let me finish? Thank you. All right, so all the upper moons and lower moons are Muzan is disappointed about, right? So just because this mission that you're talking about Akaza went on and he didn't defeat all the Hashira and he comes to him and he's disappointed in them, it does not lead to the correlation that, oh, the next time he do so, he will kill them. Or this does not lead to the conclusion, oh, Akaza will go train so next time he would do so. When he haven't done this thing in thousands and thousands of years, right? Akaza doesn't need to train to go defeat a fucking slayer, right? He can just memorize their face like he stated before, and the next time he sees them, he's just going to kill them without training. Why does he need to train to do this?
Okay, so I'm gonna repeat it because I think you just like kind of misunderstand what I said. So obviously in the scan it says that I'm disappointed in you in reference to only Akaza. I don't know where you got the argument that he's basically disappointing everybody. Never stated, never shown. Obviously, I know one of the. Wait, hold on, I'm not done. Obviously, I know one of the goals. He wants to find the Spider Lily, but the other goal is that obviously that he wants all the Demon Slayers annihilated. If that's true, all I'm saying is that if Akaza doesn't carry out this mission, Muzan, who has the capability of killing Akaza, he's just going to kill him because he's not carrying out his orders. That's what I'm saying. It's basically a probability argument. I'm not saying that it's necessarily the case. I'm saying it's most likely the case.
Yeah, but what this probability argument...
What?
Based off what this probability statement is founded by, it doesn't make sense at all because you're just making a probability from a non-basic standpoint, right? Here you're saying, well, Akaza couldn't accomplish his mission, so the next time that he goes on to fucking see the Slayers, he would train in order to do so. When there's an argument already supporting the fact that he doesn't need to train to go do this, right? Because he literally fights against both Tanjiro and Giyu, who literally gets massively stronger, and he's still able to penetrate them and beat the shit out of them.
You saw that he fought both of these prior to the to win chapter 151. Can you show that?
You said 151 what? What is 151?
Can you show that they fought Akaza prior to chapter 151?
Why does that matter?
Because that's what your argument presupposes.
No, it's not. That's not what my.
That's not what my
argument.
Just say, hold on, D1.
You're not understanding my argument.
Did you or did you not just say that he's fought in them and that they've gotten massively stronger?
Yeah, Giyu and Tanjiro.
That would fucking
no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
151 they fought. So go ahead and prove that.
Let me explain.
Yo, let's calm down, people. Let's calm down. All right, let's calm down, people.
It does presuppose that.
No, it doesn't. And I'll explain why. Right. So the only claim that I'm making here is that, right, Muzan is disappointed in all the fucking upper moons. And I'll send a scan of that before we move on because you said that that's never stated or never shown. I'll get that statement right now. Yo, Klisu, what time?
You made another claim. You said that he fought. No, you made two claims. You said that he fought Giyu and Tanjiro and that they got massively stronger. So I want you to show that prior to chapter 151 that they fought and then he's gotten stronger. Go ahead.
That's not the connection that I'm making. So the connection I'm making, the connection, can I explain my argument, or are you just going to keep?
You made that claim in the argument.
Can you mute him?
Yo, Quintz, you gotta let him talk real quick. And D1, I saw you doing it.
Bro, he's gonna repeat the same fucking thing that I don't care.
Okay, D1. Okay, wait. Allow D1 to restate his thing and then answer the question.
Yeah. So the connection that I'm making is that from when Akaza fought Tanjiro during the Rengoku fight, Tanjiro got mad. Yeah, they did.
All right, Quintz, Quintz, you're trying to interject to add new things. Come on, just let him answer. You could say that after.
Thank you. So from the time where fucking Akaza fought against Rengoku, and we literally see Tanjiro literally throw the blade at fucking Akaza and hit his fucking back and put a hole in his back. From that time, we know Tanjiro trained and got stronger. Okay. And we also know Giyu trained and got stronger. And then the next time Akaza literally fights both Giyu and Tanjiro, he has the capability of defeating both of them. Okay, so that argument doesn't stand. And I'm going to send you the scan where fucking
Can I refute it now? Or are you
I wasn't finished. I'm going to get this.
Are you serious to get a scan?
I'm going to get this. I'm going to get the scan where fucking Muzan.
Bro, you can get the scan while I present my argument.
What is he doing? What is he doing?
There's no reason for me to like.
What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing?
There's no reason for me to wait here and wait for you to
What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? Is he gonna let me finish, or
are you gonna like? Are you done making your point so I can go?
No, I wasn't done. I wasn't done. Obviously, I'm not done, bro. So, like I was saying, I was going to send a scan where Muzan literally states that he's disappointed in all of them, and literally Doma and Kokoshiba and them literally speak up for themselves, right? I'm going to send that scan. So no, he's not only disappointed in Akaza, he's been disappointed in all of them because they haven't found the blue spider lily. So that argument you're trying to make does not connect, or there's no probability, right? You're just making some possibility argument, right? Let me get that scan now, bro. What child is the Infinity Castle? All right. 110. This is
okay. Now that he's done with the argument, I'm just gonna rebut while he gets his evidence. So, okay, I can accept that he's disappointed in all of them for not finding the spider lily. Doesn't go against what the scan says, where it says that he's disappointed strictly in Akaza because he did not annihilate all three of the demon slayers that were present during the Rengoku fight. So, if that's true, I still have a basis for my probability. And secondly, We don't see Tanjiro or Akaza fight in a Rengoku fight. It was a 1v1 between Rengoku and Akaza, and it came out with Akaza winning. And then after that, Akaza runs off into the forest because the sun was coming up.
130.
So
Yeah, that's not
that doesn't disprove my argument whatsoever. So
yeah,
you
there's
would
no probability.
So I'm still stuck on the fact that you said that these.
There's no probability. Are you? Yeah. If that's your only argument, I already refuted it. Right? You already accepted the fact that. Yeah. I'll explain why. You already accepted the fact that he's disappointed in all of them for not finding the blue spider lily.
I can accept
it. Wait, no.
You
said you accepted it. I don't know why.
No, I didn't. I said I can accept it, and it doesn't render my argument.
You did. Okay, so you're for the sake of your argument, right?
Tell me what I
so
said.
Do you accept it or not? Yes or no?
I said I can because it doesn't render my
argument.
Do you?
Yes or no? It's a simple question. Do you? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do you? It's either you do or you don't.
I want you to prove it.
Okay, so you want me to prove it? I'll get that scan now. You fucking dumbass.
I'm not grading you anything.
The fuck? Niggas a fucking retard.
He's such a hothead, bro. I don't know why he's so mad.
I only have his energy with D1. I don't care about having his energy with nobody else because this nigga's a bitch. So
I was like, wait a minute, why is he so mad at D1?
All this nigga does is dick ride me all fucking day. So anytime we debate, I'm just gonna be on hothead shit. I don't give a fuck how it feels.
Shut up, bitch.
Nigga, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. You failed D1 basketball player, nigga.
Bitch ass nigga. Shut your ugly ass up, you nasty bitch ass nigga. Nobody gives a fuck about your bitch. You're horrible, bitch. Shut your ugly ass up, you bitch ass nigga. Your ugly ass up. What's your ugly shit on my bitch ass nigga? You little ass motherfucker. Rubber take to the motherfucker face. You ugly bitch ass nigga. Dirty ass. Your bitch look like motherfucker buff up. You bitch ass nigga. So do it. Your bitch look like motherfucker Daniel to the motherfucker face. You ugly bitch ass nigga. You're 24 years old. Bitch ass nigga ain't fucking quick like one motherfucker shit out your bitch with a motherfucker chitty shit. How do you bitch ass nigga? You're 24. You're 24. Your family doesn't believe in you, bitch. Your family doesn't believe in you, bitch. Your family doesn't believe in you, bitch. Your family said you fucking suck at who, bitch? I know you're depressed, bro. I know you're depressed. Your family doesn't love you. It's okay. You know you deflect. You don't court to argue with niggas because you're stupid. It's cool. You're mad as fuck.
We know you're a failed D1 basketball player.
I'm way smarter than you. 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 I'm way smarter than you.
You're way smarter than me. Okay, you can think that. This is coming from the same dude that said 100 divided by 12 is 12. 100 divided by 12 is 12.
Nah, that was good. That's not necessary.
100 divided by 12 is 12.
Yeah, got your
okay, yeah, so I thought, bitch.
You are
scam, pussy.
In the order who has the most human parts remaining, but that's fine. I don't expect much from you anyway. But yeah, right here, he literally explains that they're worthless to him. He doesn't expect much from them anyway. Like, he's already disappointed these bitch ass niggas.
Okay, send scan. I don't care about your claim. Send it.
Yeah.
Okay, you're all worthless.
Put the Ubisoft family in the grave and the blue spider lady. After hundreds of years, you still haven't found it. I no longer know why you even exist. Yes, so he's disappointed in all of things again. Not just the cause.
Have your expectations. You still haven't put into his grave when the blue spider lady. No longer. Okay, so like I said prior, the scan you just sent doesn't defeat the fact that he's disappointed in a cause. He could be disappointed in a cause because of Blue Spider Lily and because he didn't kill all three of those hunters. Because we obviously he has an ambition to kill all demon slayers and to find his blue lady. So there's two goals, right? Both of our arguments do not contradict each other. Therefore, I can accept anything you're saying right now, and the argument about how Akaza still trains past this point can still be true. So.
Are you done? Let me explain why that does contradict yourself. And let me finish because I just allowed you to speak. Right. So your whole notion is trying to make a specification about Akaza only when this applies to all the upper moons and not just Akaza, okay? Because he literally explains that you all nothing. Bro, can you mute him, Auden?
Oh, my fault. I was on mute. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Because he literally says verbatim, you still haven't put the Ubakushi family in the grave, okay? So he wants them killed as well. And they still haven't accomplished that thing. So he just want all slayers, like you said, to be killed. But guess what? The upper moons, none of them killed all the fucking Hashira yet either. Not only Akaza. So you're trying to make the specification that applies to all the upper moons, okay? And then you're taking this scan, and then you're saying, oh, well, since Akaza didn't kill all the upper moons, all the slayers, next time he's going to train so he could do so. When this thing applies to all the upper moons, and we still see them not training. So this argument that you're trying to base this around doesn't correlate, and you have no probability. You're just making a scan, then saying, "Oh, the next time he do so, he would train." Okay, I'm sending a scan that supports the idea, right, that he's applying this thing to all the upper moons, and we still see no evidence of the upper moons training, right? So I would have the stronger argument. You're just saying,
you could say
it's
that.
possible that he trains so that he can do so that he can defeat them the next time, when there's evidence that he doesn't even need to train to do so, because he's already stronger than the Slayers.
All right, this is gonna be easy. We don't see anybody else in specific get scolded for the fact that they didn't carry out the mission of killing all the demon hunters. What I'm saying in specific is that there are 3 hunters present during that fight. We know that he only kills 1. He gets scolded for this specific action. We do not know if any of the other 12 Kazuki have had a situation or circumstance similar to that. So I don't think what you're saying right now about he's disappointed in all the other 12 Kazuki because they haven't killed all the demon slayers either. Well, we don't know. There's a couple problems with this, right? One, we don't know if they've even encountered all the demon slayers. So obviously they can't carry out the entire mission if they haven't encountered all the demon slayers. Whoever finds the most quantity of demon slayers, what Muzan wants them to do, take out all of them, not just 2 out of 4, 1 out of 3, etc. This is a specific reason why he gets scolded. So this still would just not attack my argument. I think we could just conclude on this. I think we just conclude on this.
I'll get my response. So the only thing that he's, like you said before, you're talking about he's the only one that gets scolded because he's the only one that we literally see fights against a fucking upper moon, right? We know that the upper moon specifically, I never said that's what you said. Okay, stop saying stuff. Okay, all right. So we literally know that the upper moons literally go on missions to take out the Slayers and Hashira in specifically, because we know that the Hashira are literally like the strongest Slayers within the verse. So obviously they're going to send the strongest demons to go fight against them, not the lower moons. As Muzan stated before, the lower moons always fucking die, and the upper moons are the ones that always survive. Okay. All right. So just because we see Akaza having a chance to take out 3, whereas we don't see fucking Kokushiro or Doma or any of them being able to take out 3, that doesn't now contradict the fact that they still haven't found the spider lily, or they still haven't taken out all the fucking Hashira. Okay, so just now it wouldn't have just applied to just Akaza. It will apply to all of them, which my scan literally verbatim literally says.
Yeah, I've already said,
like I said, he literally says verbatim, right? I don't even know why you all even exist anymore. Okay, so he's literally just saying they're worthless. He doesn't even give a fuck about them. He doesn't expect nothing from them. So it's not only a specification with Akaza, right? Because he's disappointed in all of them. It's not to the point where, since Akaza didn't do this, I'm now disappointed in Akaza more than I am against Kokushibo, Dome, and all of them. Well, he literally shows within the Infinity Castle arc that he's disappointed in all of them. He doesn't even give a fuck about them. He doesn't give a shit. It's to the same degree. It's not to the more just because he scolds them, right? It's to more.
Yeah, I never. Okay. Yeah. So I didn't tag none of us.
I wasn't done. I wasn't finished.
You conclude now.
I wasn't finished.
I don't want to hear you ramble about
I wasn't finished. I wasn't finished. No, I wasn't finished. I wasn't finished, bro. So you're gonna wait till I'm finished. You're gonna wait till I finish my argument. No, you're gonna wait till I finish my argument. You're gonna wait till I finish my argument. Okay. So yeah, that's what I was saying, bro. The argument that you presented, saying, well, Akaza is going to train now so that he can get stronger and do so. Right, I already refuted that, bro. I already gave up the chance that he already has the ability to defeat the Slayers because he's already stronger than them, right? And he was able to fucking beat up fucking Tanjiro and Giyu both at the same time while they got stronger from the time where he literally fights against Rengoku. Okay, there's literally no evidence of fucking Akaza training. I would have the fucking strong argument. Your argument is just a possibility that he trained, which I already refuted. Gave an equal
interpretation. Okay, now I see what's going on.
So, yeah.
All right,
yeah, you want to give an argument or you want to conclude?
Yeah, you know that it's stated that Akaza constantly trains. He doesn't really rely on eating like humans for strength.
You go ahead and prove that. You go ahead and try to show that.
Yeah, can you get that data book statement for me, please? Because this thing wants to be a rat. I just realized how bad he's ratting. He doesn't even. He's trying to deny the fact that Akaza doesn't train. This is so crazy. You stoop down to a low level when you have to rat on a verse.
You can just send the scan. You don't have to talk. You can just send a scan.
Yeah, I just told Click to send it for me. I told Click to send it for me because he knows what I'm talking about.
Quintz, I'm curious. Like, wait, Demon Slayer has data books and shit? No.
Yeah, it has data books. I don't know if that was like a sarcastic thing or not.
No. I'm not sarcastic. I'm saying that because like Naruto has data books and data books be ass and that shit. So they're either good or they're.
The thing is for Demon Slayer, the Demon Slayer data books, they're more consistent than Naruto's. At least from what I see.
Anyways, that's all I'm saying. My bad.
Yeah, if you want to, I can tell you about it later. Like for example, there's like a data book for like Muichiro and like Kokushibo and how Kokushibo's attack like instantly like hit him, and we literally see it in manga too. It just aligns perfectly. Is Clicksu here? Wait, Raku, do you have it?
I'm looking for it.
All right, I'm gonna look too real quick because this is crazy. This is moving up to a lower level. It's hard to talk about
everybody in voice chat. I haven't been paying attention, so I don't know what's going on. But what's it called? Type in the chat who you think is winning so far. Let them know.
I think I found what you're talking about, Quince. You can
all right, just send it for me, please.
You can determine it. Oh, wait, someone already sent some. Somebody already sent something.
What does he do to strengthen himself? He spent more time training than aiding people. Who translated this shit?
You would have to ask Noah. He's the one that sent the scan.
You're the one that's making the argument.
Okay. What does he do to strengthen himself? He spent more time. I don't think it matters who translated it. I don't like.
I want to. Yeah, because I don't. Yeah, I would need to know if this is a proper translation. This should just be some fan made fucking. Oh wait, I wasn't done.
Yeah, you would have to translate it.
Bro. No. I don't have to prove that. You would have to justify this translation, right? What I am saying that there is possible that this thing could just be some fan-made translation that fucking the fans made up just to fucking fit their description about fucking a cause of training.
Right? Because
nothing. Wait. I wasn't done. I wasn't done. Bro, I wasn't finished. I wasn't finished. I wasn't finished. I wasn't finished. I would make my argument because within the manga, okay, there's nothing supporting or leading to this fucking idea about him training more than he was eating fucking people within the manga, right? So this can just be some fan-made fucking translation where we know the fans literally fucking tried to translate fucking different shit to fit their narrative. They do this shit in other fucking verses, like JJK and Naruto as well.
All right, I'll get your argument. It's pretty retarded. So if my phone dies and I leave VC, you know why. Basically, what I'm going to tell you this is that although I can acknowledge that there is a possibility that this is a fan-made translation, currently we do not have any other translation or anything of that sort. It also got translated by DeepL, which is a renowned translator site that people use. So if you disagree with that translation, you can go translate it yourself and see.
No, I'm not a translator. That's not my burden. My burden is not to translate.
Everybody has access to translate.
My burden. Hold on, wait.
If you feel like it's mistranslated, no, don't cut me off, bitch.
That's not my burden. That's not my burden. No, I was responding to what you said. I was responding to what you said. You are cutting me off. What are you talking about?
Do not cut me off.
It was my turn to speak.
Do not cut me off. Do not cut me off, faggot. Bitch ass.
You sound dumb as shit.
Anyway,
go ahead and speak. Go ahead and speak. You can speak. You can speak. You're not going to speak. You're going to give my argument. Right, so it is not my burden to translate these scans for you. It is your fault to justify.
I already translated it, dumbass.
Right.
I didn't say you had to translate for me.
Just because there's no other translator at this moment does not make this thing credible. You would need to justify this translation, which you're not doing.
Okay, so D1, you're retarded. I didn't like what? I didn't say you had to translate something for me, dumbass. I said that this was translated by a renowned translation site. So I said if you disagree with this thing, you can get your own translator that everybody has access to on the internet, and you can retranslate it yourself, and then we can argue upon which translation is more correct in this thing. All right?
No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works.
That's how it works.
Okay, you're done. You're done arguing.
The reason why it's like that is because if we only have this one translation, of course we can be skeptic on it, but we have nothing else to go by. And if I don't understand the language, and you don't understand the language, and this is the only thing that is present, it's either A, we can take this thing.
That doesn't make it credible.
Or B, we can dismiss this thing, and I don't think this is dismissible because I already told you that this is translated by a renowned translator site.
Yeah, you go ahead and prove that he's renowned. Go ahead and prove that he's a
No,
renowned
you're
translator.
dumb. I already
right?
said this. That's a burden rejoinder. I don't have to prove that no more. So,
no, because we're still arguing. What you mean?
wait, hold on. No, okay. First of all, I said it 3 times that this site that was translated on is renowned, incredible. You didn't respond to it. You
I
just went on
did.
to say that it's
I
still, no, you
did.
didn't. You
We're
just said
still
it's still
arguing.
possible.
We're not
that this thing-
concluding. We're not
Oh
concluding.
my
What are you
God,
talking
you
about?
said
We're
we
still on the
concluded.
fucking
Stop cutting
debate.
me off, bitch. Who
Now,
said we
back to what I was
concluded, bitch?
saying. You would need to prove that this translation is official. That is not my fucking burden.
You're
Just because
dumb. Oh my God, this nigga is so dumb. It's so crazy. I just told this nigga that I translated it on DeepL, a renowned translator site, and I said if you disagree with this thing, you can go and translate it yourself with a different site, and then we can argue upon which is stronger. You're dumb as fuck. You're not
we can
attacking
move
shit.
on.
So
You want to move on?
we can move on. Yeah, we can move on. I think it's already
Wait,
justified.
D1, you were
Dumbass.
muted, so repeat
It's
yourself.
justified. So
Oh, I was muted. Who muted me, Quintz?
I didn't mute you, dumbass. I'm
No,
plugging my
I
phone in
did
at
because he was
100%.
Oh yeah. So like I was saying, I don't know why he's saying that we moved on when we never even concluded
No,
or
I said
agreed.
we didn't move on.
Why is he speaking when I'm speaking? Shut the fuck up, faggot.
Nigga, you don't want to get into it with me, bro. You
Auden,
can't.
are
You
you gonna
can't win
mute
a war
him?
against
Are
me.
you gonna mute him? He's talking when I'm
You can't win
talking.
a war against me, bitch.
Wait, hold
On my
on.
soul, you can't.
Are you gonna
You
mute
can't
him?
win a war.
D1, you weren't even muted. I heard everything you just argued, so I don't.
Okay, so no, I need to repeat it though. All right. So, like I stated before, I don't know why he's saying I can't attack it when we never agreed to conclude in the first place. We were still arguing upon the scan why this thing is justified or why it's not. Right? He's trying to say that this is the only thing that we have. We will go with this. No, that's not how it works. That does not make something now credible because this is the only thing that you translated, and it is not my burden to go translate it myself. What I'm calling into question is this scan, and it's very it's fucking a valuable piece of evidence if this thing is actually credible in the first place, okay? And then you said that, well, it's translated by a renowned translator. You would need to prove that he's renowned. You're trying to say that when you made that point that we didn't get into it because you made 2 separate claims. The first claim you made is that this translation, you sent the scanner to translation, and then it is renowned about the fucking translator. You would need to prove that he's fucking renowned and goes around translating these other fucking pieces of fucking evidence as well. Go ahead and prove that. Fuck.
Bro, Auden, can I ask you a question real quick, bro, before I continue? Can I please like just bitch this nigga because he's like getting on my nerves with this ratty ass boy. So I'm gonna explain what I was saying earlier because he just misinterpreted everything I said because he's so fucking dumbheaded and hard-headed. So what I said in specific was that earlier I said that I used DeepL to translate this thing. I said that DeepL is a renowned translator site, and then I said that if you want to, you can get your own translator, and we can argue upon whose translation is better. You said it's not my burden to do this thing. That does not attack the fact that this translator is credible. I can just call a burden rejoinder there because you had the obligation to respond to that part of the argument, but you chose to deflect this and just say that you don't have a burden to provide a translation. If that's true, burden of rejoinder can apply here, and I don't even have to prove that this thing is credible anymore. It's accepted via the fact that you didn't respond to it.
I just did. So you want to move on?
Yeah, you responded later on.
You want to move on?
That burden
you want to
would
move on?
apply.
You want to move on now?
Yeah, we can conclude.
Okay. We don't need conclusions. We can just get judgment. Fuck.
Oh, you want judgment right now?
Yeah, we can get judgment. I think that I won that easily. He never responded to the fact that it's credible. And he tried.
Right, so do you want a point, like a judgment on just that, like credible point, or like the entire him training point?
The burden of rejoinder is applied to any part of my argument.
No, but I'm saying like this point started off with you saying that he was getting stronger. Like, are you done with that point too, or are you just?
Oh yeah, this would be an overarching. Conclusion.
Okay. Do you want you fine with that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. Then the overall point, I would say D1 won. Do you want like reasoning?
Yeah, I do.
All right. So basically, you started off by trying to show 2 different reasons why he would be like, Muzan would be trying to kill him. And your justification for him to get stronger was him killing him. Basically, you showed like a scan and then it didn't say he was going to kill him. So you're like basis for him getting stronger, because it was put into question initially by D1. If this character would be training due to be getting mad in the first place. by Muzan. So like that immediately was just taken out. Like your basis for him training just because he was mad at him was eliminated right away. So the entire rest of the point was just pretty much useless because there was no reason he would be getting stronger. So so the burden of rejoinder point really doesn't even matter because that was just you never really fulfilled your burden of like showing that he would have, just because he was getting mad at, would get stronger. D1 also mentioned multiple times that like Akaza is above characters like Tanjiro and all these other Hashira, so he would have like less of a reason to train. He also said a few times that Akaza doesn't train. That wasn't attacked. I mean, you could say it was attacked in this. You could say it was attacked in this burden of rejoinder point, but that still doesn't really defeat what I said earlier. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess.
All right, I'll explain how this judgment is flawed. Okay, so firstly, the whole. All right, if you read the scans, I talked about how he has his ambition or his goal to eliminate all the demon slayers, right? And I said that Muzan has the capability of just killing Akaza, and we know that he gets scolded by Muzan for not carrying out this part of the mission, right? I said that, okay, well, we know that Muzan wants to kill all the demon slayers. I said that Akaza has the chance to kill 3 of them. If this is true, and he doesn't kill all 3 of them, then he's not carrying out his mission, doing what he's supposed to do. And Muzan, who literally attacks him in the scan, would just end up killing him because he does not want to do this. He's not doing what he's supposed to be doing as a demon or one of the 12 Kazuki, or Moon, whatever you want to call it. So if that's true, then the arguments that he makes against that doesn't really do anything. He's just saying, oh, well, he's mad at he's disappointed these other demon slayers. He's not demon slayers, these other demons too. That doesn't attack what I said, though, that within this circumstance, and at the fact that we don't know if all of these other demons have encountered all the demon slayers, we can't make any assertions based on that. So I said that he's strictly mad at Akaza because he didn't carry out his mission. He's going to kill him if he doesn't do this thing. It never got defeated.
All right, so yeah, what you basically just said is that, like, I will admit you did show that he was mad at him, but like I said initially, you didn't show that he was going to kill him. Like, you never demonstrated that.
The thing is, I clarified and I said that it wasn't like stated or anything like that. I said that it's most likely the case given what we see here.
You literally said stated verbatim he was going to kill him in the recording. You would check it out.
Yeah, and I said, that's why I said I clarified. You don't listen. I clarified.
Well, actually, wait, no, sorry. I said probably did, but D1 had a response to that. Sorry, yeah. D1 responded to that by saying that there's never been an upper moon. Like, upper moons have consistently failed and they've never been killed, like in the past or whatever. And this is like, yeah, he made like a consistency with that. He never said that there's there. Yeah, he did say that that over 100 years or something like that. That
would you guys want me to?
That was in reference to the spider loop
because I did hear that too. Like,
yeah, but that was, I mean, the whole point, bro. I think you're misunderstanding the point. Like, so he's saying that Muzan isn't killing them. It doesn't matter the reason. It's just questioning if Muzan would kill these people to begin with. Like, it's not about if it's the Spider Lily or if it's about the Hashira or whatever. It's just about if Muzan will do this thing. So, like, that's what you needed to show, and you didn't show that. So that would be your basis for like him getting stronger. So, like, that's yeah.
The basis of him getting stronger was based on the fact that he got scolded for not carrying out his mission. More or less.
Okay, and then D1 put that into question. He asked why him getting scolded would make him get stronger, and you said because it would kill him. So, no, that was never shown.
I said because it's most likely the case that Muzan will kill him if he doesn't finish out his mission.
Right, and that was never shown. That was literally never shown, and that was argued against. So, I mean, if we're gonna just keep saying that, this is gonna be a recollection battle, and there's no point in like arguing this further. But I mean, that's why I heard. So I mean,
listen. For the sake of progressing, let's just keep it as it is. There's another judge who could give an opinion.
Yeah, there's 2 other judges.
It's not like you've lost, and you know. So
okay, I don't even have to argue that he got stronger. I could just argue that his compass worked better against.
His compass works better. That, like, let the judge say his thing. And don't contest the judgment, like contest it afterwards. Because there's another judge, then just let that judge also give his.
Can Ghetto Jin step in to be a judge too?
Yeah, and we got a recording too, so it's like even if you think I'm tripping,
because
like you just
Klitsu's
send it to
not.
someone. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, let the judges speak. Let them do what they need to do, and then continue
No. Jen, I'm
go
talking
from there.
about like the points that are argued thus far, like because he already lost the first point, so it doesn't even matter. So Quince, are you with Ghetto Jen?
I don't care. Ghetto Jen judges.
All right, so we have Klitsu, Ghetto Jen, and Nolo. Those are the 3 judges.
Yes,
Good.
sir. Okay, so I'll just argue that his compass works. What's it called? You're aware that basically, Akaza's compass is basically working to the highest standard that it possibly could in his fight with Giyu. It stated that basically Akaza is able to perfectly counter or be able to react to all of his attacks. The compass is basically an ability or technique used to help him react to attacks better and from blind spots, things of that sort. I can get all that for you. So
yeah,
I think that
I'm not gonna go ahead finish.
Yeah, so I think that Akaza was just stronger during his fight with Giyu.
Yeah, I just think that's how the compass works in a whole. It just reacts and responds to things by sensing them, right? But I don't think that it worked to a greater degree against Giyu and Tanjiro, right? I think it worked to a greater degree against Rengoku. But you can go ahead and send the evidence or give reasons to why you believe it worked against Giyu better in the Giyu fight.
Yeah, I already gave my reason, but I'll just scan for it.
Yeah, go ahead.
You just
Yeah, your reason was that it stated that he can react to things.
No, I said perfectly. I mean, obviously that he can react to attack stuff, but perfectly is the symmetry breaker there, right? I don't know for certain, or I don't know for a fact if it was working perfectly against Rengoku.
No, it's
we see here.
No. It's never. Hold on, wait. Just because it's not stated in the Rengoku fight, like how it's stated in the fucking Tanjiro fucking fight in Giyu, doesn't mean that it wasn't working the same exact way. Maybe this Tanjiro who is stronger has a better understanding of his ability, whereas the weaker Tanjiro couldn't. So that doesn't now defeat that possibility at all. All right.
Okay, one, I never asserted or even said that just because it's not stated that it doesn't work the same. I said in specific, I do not know if this thing does or does not. So what I'm saying is that here we have a statement that clearly says that it's doing it perfectly. So we have a basis to understanding that this ability should work at its peak here. So if he does have better understanding now, and obviously he reflects to he also reflects to about the time that Rengoku and Akaza fight as well, and he also references in those cases spelling ability, then you would have to show me something that would imply or even like indicate that it was at perfection during his fight with Rengoku.
Oh, so you're misunderstanding again. You're doing this thing where, we have a basis for this, we don't have a basis for that. That does not now defeat the fact. I already gave you an argument that supports that idea by the Tanjiro being stronger here and can now better understand his ability. But even if that argument was the case, that argument is not the case because it doesn't state perfectly. Where are you saying that it states perfectly?
Yeah, it says the reason he acts perfectly. He acts perfectly to attacks from behind or blind spots.
The reason he reacts perfectly to attacks from behind or from blind spots. Can you give the other scan of this?
The other scan is when he reflects to Rengoku and he's like, okay, well, we know that battle spirit is the reason why he can detect these things.
Okay, so that's just how the compass works as a whole. I don't know why you're trying to make this specification to the Giyu and the fucking Akaza fight. Tanjiro is just
you don't understand.
You have to let me finish. You have to let me finish.
It's the perfectly part. We don't know.
You have to let me. Bro, you gonna let me motherfucking finish, motherfucker?
Nigga, shut your bitch ass up. Nigga, I don't know who the fuck you trying to attack you, bitch ass nigga.
Why is you not trying to let me finish, bro? You're gonna let me fucking finish, bitch.
The fuck up, bitch. Weak ass nigga.
Auden, can you moderate,
You're
bro?
a loser,
like, what is this?
You're a loser.
He's not letting me speak.
Auden's not here right now, so I'll just moderate for now.
You're a loser, bitch.
All right. He just let D1 finish this real quick, bro.
All right. So you are trying to make this specification only to the Giyu and Akaza fight, okay? But the Giyu and Tanjiro fight. But that's not the case. Tanjiro is literally speculating this is how it works in a whole. This is how the compass works as a whole, okay? He's just saying the reason how he responds and fucking perfectly responds to fucking people attacks is because of battle spirit. And that's how the compass literally works. It allows him to fucking react to people via fighting spirit, okay? And it's stated later on that it gets stronger via people's fighting spirit, which I believe Rengoku fighting spirit is above Gyu's and both Tanjiro, as is narrowly implied throughout the series.
Okay. So those narrative implications. Go ahead.
Thank you. I'll get that for you. Mm.
And like, I swear this nigga is not understanding. I agree that he can react to attacks, but the symmetry breaker is a perfect part. I don't care if he gets a better understanding later on.
That's fine.
If there's nothing indicating that this thing is at perfection during this fight with Rengoku, then I wouldn't take it to be true.
Argument.
So go ahead and get those implications.
It's fine. You didn't understand my argument. Fazrin. Okay. So here we know Akaza literally states that fucking Giyu has developed his fighting spirit to the edge of fucking perfection. Meaning that it reaches maximum, right? Let me send where's Avernus at, bro? All right, here it goes right here. Okay. To the edge. The edge meaning there's no more room for space, right? That's what the edge by definition is. And then he literally says that like even such fighting spirit, even with those wounds, you are full of determination and spiritual fortitude. Your stance has literally no weakness. Okay, so this is literally narratively implied throughout the series that this fucking Rengoku's fighting spirit has been developed to like perfection. Okay, whereas in the Giyu fight, it literally states verbatim, that it's near the edge of perfection against the fucking Giyu. Okay.
Okay, my fault. I was with my little sister or something. So, I didn't hear the whole entire argument, but I'm basically guessing that you're saying that it's at the edge of perfection, therefore you couldn't go any higher. The thing is, I don't know where you're getting your definition of edge from, but edge just means that it's close to basically the whole thing, not that it's like there already. We know that Kaza already has like an idea of what perfected battle spirit would be, because he talks about it. I forgot which chapter in the series, but he does talk about it, and we know that Rengoku is not there yet. We know Tanjiro is the one that does that. So
no, those are two different things. Those are two separate things. Okay. You're talking about the one where Tanjiro goes into this selfless state and he loses all his senses. Those are two different things from fighting spirit. Okay, so no, that's different. That argument is different.
I
the
agree
definition of bro, you have to let me speak because I don't speak. The problem is, bro, I don't speak when you're speaking, but you speak as soon as I start talking.
You made it.
Bro, no, because I wasn't done refuting everything that you said.
I really don't care.
I wasn't done. Right.
You made an argument. I really don't care.
The outside limit of an object. Do you know what the outside limit is? It means that if you go any further, you're gonna fucking fall off the fucking cliff. That's what the edge is. Okay, so yes, he has perfected his fucking fighting spirit. Okay,
that's why just the wrong definition.
That's why he literally. No, wait. That's literally why he states there's your stance literally has no weaknesses. It's just at its max. Okay, so this fucking fighting spirit that Rengoku has is literally implied to be the strongest, right?
Okay, so one, that's obviously the wrong definition of edge to use. If you're talking about an object and its limits, it's like a cliff. If I go to the edge of a cliff, there's nowhere else for me to go, and I'm going to fall off, right?
Thank you.
I'm saying that this definition of edge doesn't make sense, because when you talk about edge in this scenario, it means that he's close to this thing. This is what edge is being interchanged with the word close. He is close to perfection with this thing. Not that he is at perfection. If he goes any farther, this thing is going to fall off. That doesn't make any sense with the narrative whatsoever. So, that's just the wrong definition. Two, it can be near the edge of perfection. I don't care, because what I said initially is just that against Giyu, it worked perfectly, which means that there is no edge to perfection. It is at perfection. So that would mean that Akaza's compass works near the edge of perfection, which I don't care about. That is proves that his compass is stronger against Gi.
No, that's actually a concession, you fucking dumb fuck. In the
No,
Gi
that's
fight,
not.
in a way, he states it's near the edge of perfection. But in the Rengoku, it states that it's already there at the edge of perfection. So those are two different things, right? Being near
Show
the
that.
edge.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you already just agreed.
Show
I
it.
don't know what you're talking about. I'm not. Hold
Yeah,
on, wait.
I said he referenced.
Be
I
quiet.
said
You
that
just
his
mute, bro. Be
reactions
quiet,
attacked
bro. Can somebody
perfectly.
mute him? Can
Dumbass.
somebody
They
mute him?
didn't say that
Somebody mute him.
scan.
Somebody mute him.
Dummy.
Somebody mute him. Somebody mute him.
Send that scan. Send the scan
All
where it
right,
says that
all
Gi
right,
is
all right.
fighting for his near the edge of perfection. Go ahead. Send it.
Is he done?
Send it.
Okay, so let me get my argument now. So you basically already conceded because you just by yourself literally agreed that in the Giyu fight it is literally implied or stated that he's near the edge of perfection, whereas in the
That's not
Giyu
what I
fight,
said.
bro,
That's
be
a
quiet.
straw man.
Whereas already,
Hey, Quince, chill. Hey, just
That's a
let him
straw
finish the
man.
argument, bro. Just
He's
let him
straw
finish the
man
argument.
me. I don't care if he's straw man me.
where it's already stated in the Rengoku fight that is at the edge of perfection, okay, which you already agreed to. That's another concession because you literally say if it goes any further, he's going to fall off the cliff. You saying that the definition is literally wrong does not change the idea, which we know that what within Demon Slayer they use the most commonly known definitions, because if they're not using the most commonly known definitions, then how would we be able
No,
to?
that's wrong. They use the most accurate definition that fits the
Bro, can
context of
somebody mute
linguistics.
him, bro?
Fucking dumbass.
Why is he not being muted?
Bro, I can't stand when niggas are so dumb, bro.
Why
This
is he
shit
not
makes me
being muted? Like, he's been cutting me off
Nigga,
every
I can
fucking
unmute
time.
myself regardless. I'm gonna bitch you. I
Oh,
don't
so
care.
he's unmuting
Fuck that
himself.
moderation,
Okay,
nigga.
so he's unmuting
Fuck
himself.
that
Okay,
moderation.
so
I'm
you
gonna
get
bitch
his
you the whole
slam.
time.
Okay,
I don't care.
got it. All right. Anyways, back to what I was saying, bro. You claiming that this definition is wrong is not a fucking defeater. You would need to show some fucking definition that would disprove my definition because this is the most commonly used definition. So this is more probable that they're using this definition. You would need to send
Okay. Can I respond now? Because I was just
use
retarded.
it. Thank you.
Can I
So
respond
this
now? Can I
definition
respond now?
that you're saying the outside limit of the
No,
edge
why?
is
You
no
yapping
more
so
real
much. We
perfection.
understand the argument, bro.
At the
Can you
edge.
stop yapping
So
now?
in the EU fight, it states that it's near the edge of perfection. I'm going to get that scan for you as well. So with this fight, his compass literally will be working better. And I'll get that scan for you now, little boy.
Okay, so D1, you're retarded. I'm gonna say this again. No, what happens is with definitions, they get used in the most accurate context, not the most commonly used one. Just because it's most commonly used does not mean it's the right in certain contexts and circumstances.
It's more probable.
So no, it's not more probable because I'm trying to explain. No. I already explained this. So I said that. No, it's not. Shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm muted. All right, I'm muted because you're being a bitch. I don't give a fuck. Bitch ass nigga, stay muted, pussy. All right. Anyways, what I'm saying, D1 in specific, is just that. Okay. Well, it does not make sense for them to use a term that is in correlation with physical objects. And okay, well, if I'm outside, if I'm at the edge of the perimeter of my house, all right, look, actually, I'll get on my camera and show you because you're so retarded. All right. Oh, I don't have no fuck. Too many niggas are in VC. Fuck, I can't turn on my camera. All right, I'll just record a video then, because this nigga doesn't understand how edges work. But if I'm at the edge of something that's physical, like a cliff, if I go anywhere outside of that, I will fall off. It does not make sense for them to you say in this context that Rengoku's at the edge of perfection, and then if he goes any farther, it's gonna fall off. That does not make sense. That has no basis or any type of reason for it to work in that scenario. So what I said in specific is that they use the word edge in correspondence or interchangeably with the term close. And what I actually said, because you kept strawmanning me, is that when we see that use the compass in the Gi fight, we know that it's stated by Tandra that he's able to react perfectly. So the thing is, or the threshold is that this thing's at the edge of or coming near perfection, and one thing is already in that state. So if that is true, then his compass against not Cosmic, his compass against Gi would be stronger. Now I'll unmute you, and you can get the scan, and then you could try to like argue shit. Like, fuck. Go ahead.
So, Villain, I want you to take his perms because I was muted by him when mid fucking argument, and he decided to mute me and like literally. Can you take his perm so he won't do that anymore during this debate? I'm leaving here. Bye. Okay, so let me finish my argument now. So Quince doesn't understand basic fucking language, okay? You would need to prove that they're switching out those words with close, or they're using edge synonymous with close.
I just did.
I know you didn't. You just gave
I
speculation.
did. I gave you the whole argument for it, dumbass.
Can you mute him? Can you mute him?
I gave you the argument for it. How did I not
Can you mute him? Can you mute him? Can you mute him? Like, what is this? Nolo, can you mute him? Nolo, can you mute him, bro?
He's not talking. Just go ahead.
Okay, he's gonna talk though. Like he needs to be muted. Okay. All right. So no, you just gave speculation of why you believe that they do this thing. I gave actual evidence leading to my argument. I will have the stronger argument, right? And I gave reasoning to suggest why. So I have two things. You just have zero. Okay. So the definition of edge literally saying the outside limit of an object. So when they say that he's at the edge of perfection, it is saying that he's already perfected it. Okay. There's no more room for more. And that's why within the Gyu, they literally say Gyu is near the edge of fucking perfection, meaning that the edge of perfection is what's perfected. That's what perfecting your fighting spirit is. Okay. So yes, we have a basis for why this thing is the case. You just gave random speculation of saying that they're using it to close because if he fucking falls off the cliff, he's just gonna fall off. That's not the point that I was making. The point that I was making is saying that he already perfected it. That's why it's at the edge, because if he goes any further, he's gonna move off, meaning he already perfected it. Now I'm going to send a scan of fucking it's stated by fucking Gyu that is near the fucking domain of supremacy. Okay.
Yeah, I already countered this. I already told you that in specific already that during that Akaza already has a concept or he has an idea on what perfected battle spirit would look like. And that's why I said that we see that Tanjiro is the one who reaches what he conceptualizes this perfected battle spirit to be.
No,
yes,
he doesn't.
Does.
No,
yes,
he doesn't.
does.
That's not you're conflating. Those are two separate things.
Clicksu, can you send a scan for me where he talks about the perfected battle spirit and how it would be the selfless state?
Yeah, those are two separate things.
He literally talks about it.
He makes a comment on battle spirit, and then he makes a comment on selfless state. I'll give that, bro. Okay, so here, your battle spirit, right here, nearly to the domain of supremacy. Okay.
Yeah, that's in reference to Rengoku.
No, it's not, because he says something totally different to Rengoku.
No, that's not. You want me to tell you how I know for a fact that's referencing Rengoku?
Go ahead and try to say that. Go ahead.
Okay, so we know that that scan happens right after my scan, right?
That's not a reason.
Are you dumb?
All
right, look. I'm asking you a question. I've said you're aware that scan happens right after mine, right?
What scan?
And you, oh my God, the scan where it says that he's perfectly countering the attacks or perfectly reacting to them.
No, it doesn't.
That scan comes right after that one. And if you don't remember previously, you already kind of like accepted, or like you didn't really counter the fact that I said in specific that right after that scan he references Rengoku in the previous battle where he uses the compass. You didn't disagree with it back then.
I did.
So now all you're doing is ratting, and that obviously references Rengoku. So,
I obviously know. I don't know. It's not, because in Rengoku fight he says something totally different.
No, it's just different translations.
So there's different translations in the same manga site, and you're saying this is in reference to Rengoku. If Tanjiro is having a flashback about the moment that Akaza stated this about Rengoku, why is he remembering this thing totally different from what he fucking said in the first place?
Okay, so look, D1, the thing is he's referencing this thing, or he's trying to reminisce about this thing in specific because he's trying to understand or get a better understanding on obviously Akaza's attacks. We already talked about this earlier, right? So we know that. Hold on. We know that the stance that he's taking in that scan right here is the same stance that he had against Rengoku, where he was telling him that his. Yes, it is, because I'm gonna show you the scan. Hold on. Actually, no, both scans are already sent. I'm done. So look, we see here that his arm is up and the other one is down, and we see here in the scan where Tandra's reflecting on it, his arm is down and one is up. It makes the most sense that it's in reference to the fight with Rengoku. And that this is not this is not about Gyu. So that's
not what happens. Yo, Animito, don't send any scans that he didn't ask for, okay? Nice. I don't know why you keep doing that. But anyways, yeah. So in the scan that he says of Rengoku, we don't even see the positions that he's literally standing in. I don't know why you're ratting.
Thank you, Anime Auto. Like, nigga, I
wasn't done. I wasn't done. I wasn't finished. I wasn't finished. I wasn't finished.
Right. Always ratting and shit.
I wasn't finished. Can you mute him? Okay. All right. So in the scan that you literally sent, no, we do not see the position when he literally states it, right? If you look at the fucking scan or the last panel where he states you develop your fighting spirit to the edge of perfection, we don't even see Akaza in the fucking scan. So nice rat, dumbass bitch. So no, he does not.
Akaza's in the scan. Are you dumb? He's at the top part of the scan.
Is fucking defeated, dumbass bitch. You want to move on now?
Retard. That's what he's asking. Bro, I hate when niggas rap like this, bro, because this shit makes me want to like give and actually punch a nigga. Like,
In
what
the
the
top
fuck?
part,
You
he's
can't be
pointing.
this retarded.
In the other scan, he's not
If his
pointing.
arm is
He's
up
not pointing.
in his scan
He's
with
not pointing.
Rengoku,
He's
if
not
his arm
pointing.
is up against the scan of
In the
Rengoku,
scan, he's pointing.
Guys, can we
like,
calm
bro,
down? Can we
no,
calm
I
He's
down?
can't
pointing.
calm
Can we
down.
calm
He wants a
down?
bitch.
Yo,
I don't.
Auden, he's been
Let's
cutting me
calm.
off
I
the
don't
entire
care.
debate.
Quince,
He's been
just
cutting me
chill
off
out,
this
bro. I
entire
know
debate.
you're
Auden, you
angry.
don't understand. You don't understand. You don't
I
understand
know,
until
I
you get in
know.
my position.
I don't, but I bet you he's erratic. But just chill for the sake
You
of the
you don't
debate.
understand until you get in my position. I hate when niggas rap, and I already don't like this nigga D1. He's a fucking bitch.
All right,
You mad as shit? You getting slammed, bitch?
I'm not getting slammed. You're dumb. You're trying to rag your way out of this. You
Listen,
already
bro. Can we
accepted this
just
earlier.
chill out?
Cope, you're the nigga who's kissing the
I don't
attitude.
even
I'm
know why we're
calm.
arguing this. You accepted it earlier.
I'm
You literally
calm.
said,
Oh yeah,
like,
so you
the
want to
fuck?
conclude now? You want to conclude now?
Yeah, I think we can conclude. I think I already did it.
You can go ahead and conclude, dumb bitch.
Yeah, okay. My conclusion is just that obviously, this is reminiscing or referencing Rengoku. This scan that D1 sent literally happened after my scan. I said earlier in the debate that right after that scan, what happens is Tanjiro literally reminisces about the time that Akaza and Rengoku fought to get a better understanding of his abilities. And that's why he references, in those cases, smelling abilities. I already said all this earlier. So this whole point is useless. He's just ratting and trying to be like, oh, yeah, well, yeah, it's just talking about Giyu. It doesn't make sense for him to talk about Giyu because, one, they don't even show Giyu's fighting spirit at all.
You didn't say that in the debate, sorry.
Okay, whatever. So, two, we see that he has the same exact stance that he had when he was talking to Rengoku. His arm is up, and he's like, "Why don't you become a demon?" And then we see here his arm is up again, and one arm is down, just like in the Rengoku scan. And he's saying the same thing. You develop your fighting spirit to this part. He's saying he's reinforcing that same idea. So it makes the most sense that my argument is true. There you go.
Okay, so he didn't conclude about the whole thing. He just concluded about this other sub point. But mainly how this debate first started is that he tried to say, well, his accomplice will be stronger in the Giyu fight than it will be in the Rengoku fight. I disagree with that. I literally showed a scan where he states that fucking Rengoku fighting spirit has been perfected to the edge of perfection, meaning that he's perfected it because he can't no longer go on. That's when I sent the colloquial definition of edge, meaning the outside limit of something, meaning that you can't go any further, meaning that when Goku perfected it, right? He tried to say, well, no, they're just using edge synonymously with close. I literally told him that he would need to show why that is the case, and you would need to show a definition if you're saying that my definition is wrong. He never gave another definition or sent evidence of why this thing would be the case. All he did was just give his own speculation and reason, so my argument would actually be stronger. I also gave other reason and justification why this thing would be the case, where fucking Akaza literally states that Giyu's fighting spirit has been perfected near to the edge of perfection. And he tried to say, well, this is a reference to Rengoku. I said, well, if this is in reference to Rengoku, why is he saying something totally, completely different from what he literally said when he said it against Rengoku? Okay, he literally says, well, we know this is in reference to Rengoku because he has the same stance when he says this to Rengoku. I just said, no, he doesn't, because when he literally says it in the fight against a fucking Giyu, we literally see that he's pointing. In the fucking scan where he literally says it's a Rengoku, we literally don't see Akaza in that last panel where he literally stated. So you can't say he has the same stance when he's stating these exact same words, okay? And then he tried to say, well, look at the top panel. Well, the top panel is not where he states it, okay? He's stating something totally different from what's in the scan with the Tanjiro, right? And then he tried to say, well, he has one hand up, he has one hand down. I said, well, that's not the same stance, because in the scan where he's literally fucking saying it against Rengoku, against Giyu, he's literally pointing, where he just has his fucking hands up in a fucking whatever he's fucking doing. Okay, he never refuted that. So that argument goes out the fucking window. And I won the point pretty easily. Stupid bitch.
Can't give judgment. It's obvious I won. I swear to God, this nigga disagrees. This is crazy.
Yo, Nolo, give the judgment.
Nolo, if Nolo fails,
man, bro. I need to stop judging, bro.
Nolo, I'm not. Bro, Nolo, I'm not.
Nolo, just give the judgment.
Nolo, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna get over this shit literally the next day. I'm not gonna care about this shit no more.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not gonna care about shit no more tomorrow.
If you think I'm tripping, bro, just watch the recording.
Let Nolo talk. Let Nolo talk.
He said he's gonna watch the recording.
No. Yeah, but, wait, Nolo, what's the judgment for that point?
All right, well, yeah, for that point, I would say D1 won.
Oh my, this is just dumb.
I mean, you want me to like explain? Like, I'm not even trolling. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
You want me to re-explain what I said?
The way that Quintz is just Quintz knew Nolo was gonna say it before.
I already knew he was gonna say D1. I'm not dumb, bro. I already know how niggas move. Like the fuck,
bro. I'm not just gonna sit here, bro. I literally recorded like everything you said. Like I'm not just sitting here like
what
coming into the
said,
debate.
though.
Like
listen to what Batman said. Let Nolo explain. We gotta respect our judges around here.
Anyways, yeah. So yeah, basically like what he said in the conclusion, which he did mention in the debate. He made a distinction between the two scans about like the hand position and like the pointing or whatever.
he never said the point part in that.
Yeah,
debate,
he did.
though.
He
That's the
said
problem.
that was the last point before you concluded. You can check recording. That was literally the last point. You just never contested it. But he also made a distinction in the word selection too between the two like scans as well. So yeah, that would just both of those would just show a difference of like what you're trying to argue because you were trying to say that it was referencing the past time.
So are
and
you
then he
denying
also
what was said earlier in the debate? When I said that basically what happens after the scan is he reminisces about what happened with Rengoku and Akaza. Did you like disregard that part?
Wait, could you repeat that? Sorry, I was just. I
said, did you just disregard the fact that I said in specific that after this scan, because earlier in the debate I brought up that one scan where it talks about the perfect attacks. And he asked me what happens after the scan. I literally said, oh, after the scan, he reminisces about Rengoku and he tries to get a better understanding of his abilities. What happened was D1 never even attacked this because obviously at that point in time was not relevant to him. So what I say is that I think this whole point is useless because this thing should have already been accepted. Now for the definition part, I said that we use the most accurate definitions, not the most commonly used. If the most commonly used definition is the most accurate, then sure. But I said that in this scenario, it does not make the most sense, seeming as the definition he's trying to use is saying that, okay, well, if you're at the edge of this thing, then if you go any further, you're going to fall off. It does not make sense for someone's battle spirit to just fall off. And if that's true,
yes,
it makes
you said all this,
the
bro.
accurate definition of that would just be close. He's near or he's close to perfection.
Oh my god.
Okay, I heard you, bro. Like I heard all this. But anyways, so basically no, I'm just explaining to you why what you just said doesn't really like mean anything. But anyways,
wait, indirectly agreeing earlier doesn't matter.
Okay, so the point of the edge thing doesn't, even if you won that, which I don't think you did, because I don't think you contested his definition of the edge. Like he was saying the edge was the peak of it. Like if the edge is the peak, it can't be surpassed.
Crazy.
But even if you argue against that, Quince, listen, bro, listen. Even if you argue against that, you admitted that his was near and one was at the edge. So he showed also a distinction by that
was
definition.
Never my argument.
No, you agreed. Okay,
bro.
He made the argument, and you didn't attack and agreed to it.
This is why I don't let niggas judge my dedebates.
That's you're just literally not listening.
Yo,
not listening to what I'm saying.
One is near. One is near perfection. I never said that one is near and one.
Okay, funny, bro. I'm sorry. This is too funny.
Also, yeah, just another thing. He also showed a differentiation as well between like the spirit and the selfless state. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god! I said, Nick, bro. Oh my god!
Because you brought up Akaza has an idea of a perfected battle spirit. Wait, chill, bro. Just let me get my judgment, bro. Like, chill, bro. Like, I'm not trying to mute you, bro, but like, bro, I'm trying to get a sentence out, like, bro. Like,
he really wrote this thing. Oh my god, this is crazy. This is crazy. I'm done. I can't.
Okay, but
this is so crazy.
Anyways, bro. I mean, yeah. So you said Akaza has an idea of perfected battle spirit, obviously, like so. Like the fact that Rengoku wasn't at this level of like perfection or whatever. D1 shows a differentiation between the battle spirit and the selfless state. So like obviously
he never showed it. He said there was one, and I said that's fine. That doesn't attack what I'm saying.
Yeah, and someone provided,
but it still corresponds.
Which is what we've been obviously going under this entire time. But
this is so wild. I can't. What, bro? Click to. I'm sorry, bro. After this, I'm gonna speak with your bitch ass because. You need a mic up, bro. You need a mic up.
There's like two other like judges.
It's so crazy. Now I have to keep going under random fucking assumptions that I'm losing points, even though I'm not. Like, what the fuck?
Quince, but like, bro, you're right. You're correct. And let's say the judgment is tripping like clown fucking feeding on some juicy ass crack. Like, bro, let it go over it. Like,
bro, no, Batman. You don't understand, bro. The more points I lose, the harder it is for me to fucking argue this shit. I'm losing. He said I won.
Relax. What the hell is going on?
He said I won.
It's still
man.
Bro,
I'm not even the only judge.
This shit is crazy.
I gotta be like,
I'm like having a mental breakdown.
hold up.
Hey, yo,
Wait,
say that shit again. Say that shit again. Say that shit
That's
again.
not true.
Man. Hey,
No,
bro.
that's
Keep it like that.
That's not true either. Like it doesn't matter if the judge.
If Ghetto Jin came in here and said
Ghetto
that
Jin
D1
said he
it would
won.
be the same
Quince,
thing.
Ghetto Jin said D1.
Ghetto Jin
I
didn't
want
even
that
say that in the
same
VC.
energy, man. Hey, Villain, I
Ghetto
want
Jin,
that
you didn't even
same
say that in
energy
the
for Ghetto
VC,
Jin,
bro.
bro.
See, this is shady as
Exactly,
fuck.
bro. Yeah.
Ghetto
This
Jin
is
said
shady
it
as hell.
too.
On my soul, this is shady as hell. This is way too shady. How, Jin? How you gonna go behind the back?
Wait, so is Jin biased too, Villain? Hold on, I just want to know.
In the
Is
VC.
Jin biased?
How are you gonna say that, bro? No, I'm done with this shit, bro. I'm not debating. I'm not debating with niggas. I'm not debating this shit no more. I'm done.
All right.
I don't give a fuck. I'm
It's so strange, bro.
This is
It's
biased
so
as fuck.
strange.
Oh my soul.
now it's biased.
Wait.
What the fuck?
Bro, Quince, Ghetto Jin and Nolo are saying that you lost.
Wait, so
I don't know why.
I just gotta clarify, bro.
Quince, I could listen to it if you want.
Is Ghetto Jin
Bro, I'm done. I'm sorry,
Nolo.
bro. Bro, I'm sorry. I'm done.
Nolo,
This is too crazy, bro. This is too crazy.
It doesn't matter.
There's no way.
Wait, Quince, is it win or lose or like?
What I said, and you actually believe that D1 won that point. That is so crazy.
Well, I do. Someone else does as well. So I don't
that
know.
Is insane.
Wait,
can't,
Judge. Let me talk to him real quick. Bro, Quince, like dead ass. Doesn't matter if the judge agrees or said you lost or whatever, this and that. If you let's say you are correct and the judge is tripping, you still argue assertion that you are correct in winning those arguments and still push forward. And it does matter because even if D1 thinks he got it, and let's say he thinks he won along with the judge or whatever, then he's not even gonna basically fucking engage with you further if you bring up to connect those dots again, and you can just continue to bring on your other points.
Batman,
or
bro. Batman. Are you Batman? You understand? Look, I understand that the judgment could just be fucking wrong, but the problem is, look. I understand that. I'm gonna talk to you calm, 1-to-1. I understand that the judgment can be wrong. It clearly is wrong, but the more points I lose, the harder it gets to argue. So then that means I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna end up not having no skilling whatsoever. Then there's nothing else for me to argue. I would rather have the judgment be actually true. I'm not even. What are you talking about? Calm down. I'm not even loud.
No, I'm just gonna calm you down because I saw you were trying to.
Like you, bro. Like,
I can't.
Nobody is forcing you to be like, oh, now you have to argue this way or whatever because judge said at this point you got this one. No, that's only if that is actually the case. If that is potentially keep doing arguing how you're going,
I can't.
I mean, you're gonna further substantiate the notion that
I can't.
And D1 is actually
where did Ghetto Jin even come from though? Like who even asked him to do anything?
This nigga, I'm sorry, I can't do this shit, bro. I'm gonna get extra mad soon. Cause what in the world? What?
I can't. I'm giving it to
what? Ghetto Jin comes out of nowhere, goes in D1's DM, said, "Oh yeah, I think you won this point," and doesn't see in the VC.
Ghetto Jin, why they saying? Wait, Ghetto Jin, why they saying you? Wait, Quince, hold up, Ghetto Jin.
The only person that I can count on,
bro. Wait, Quince,
Ghetto Jin, hold up, everybody.
I can't do this shit, bro. I can't.
Ghetto Jin,
you understand, bro? Wait, hold on. I just want to clarify something. You know, bro, before I used to be in D1 server, I used to like be in here all the time. Like, I don't know what you're trying to like present with this.
Yeah, he was
like,
a Realms guy.
I literally used to be in Realms for like a year before I
look
went
at
to
his
that,
role. He's got honorary villainous.
Wait, Ghetto Jin. Ghetto Jin, why they saying you the shadow government judge? Why you only said the judgment in D1 DMs?
Right. You fake ass Sasuke Uchiha, fake ass Shadow.
All right.
He's the shadow government judge. He's hiding in the shadow.
Why do you think D1 won?
I don't understand the problem. Like if the judgment's actually wrong and D1 didn't get that, then this puts
enough
D1
of you, Vitamin Man. Be gone.
Ghetto Jin, why do you win?